I know that I'm probably gonna get murderlated if I decide to do this. So, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I needed the cash, alright? And now that I don't need the cash no more, ain't nothing you can do about it. It's a free country. Then again, I also might end up as pig shit later. Huh. Howdy, folks. How the hell are you? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're playing something a little bit different. We're playing a brand new game on Steam called ADIOS. And if you don't know what ADIOS is, it's basically a 1 to 1.5 hour movie that you play in. Right? In this movie, our character is a farmer out in the middle of Kansas that hides bodies for the local mafia. And it just goes through his story and how he feels about hiding these bodies and how he ultimately doesn't want to do it anymore. So without further ado, let's get into this sentimental tearjerker. I like the comic book style. Like a Telltale's game, kind of. What do I need to open the journal for? Tell him I'm done. Okay. So we not doing it anymore? We not hiding bodies? Hey, fella! I couldn't fish.
I can't do this anymore.
What?
This.
What, mornings?
I love the morning.
All of this.
You mean the deal?
Afraid so.
What do you mean? You need better pay, different hours?
No, nothing like that. I'm just, you know, done with this.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Are we really, though?
You wanna...
Do I wanna... Damn it, my head's in the way. Shit, hold on. I think he's wanting me to throw all this in there. I don't want to do it.
Suit yourself.
But guess what?
So,
Huh.
you're done, huh?
I do need the free meat to feed my piggies.
You do understand what that means, right?
Feed up, baby! What does it mean? It means that I'm not gonna do your dirty work for you, mister. I know exactly what it means.
Yeah, I do.
I don't think you do.
I do.
And you still think you can quit?
Yeah, it's a free country.
Sort of. I mean, you can't just run out on the mob.
I know. But, all the same, I am done.
Eat up, piggies!
Nothing I can do to change your mind.
You're welcome to try, but I don't think you're gonna be able to do it.
Welcome to try.
I've made up my mind.
Well, let's go get some coffee. Talk things over. Come on.
Yeah, let's do that. All right, I didn't just feed a human body to my piggies. All right, that was cow meat in the back of that open cargo van.
Smells delicious as always.
Nah, Sadie was the real cook.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. Not much that's better than your home-cooked eggs.
Hope you don't
Like
mind.
these eggs?
Left out the bell peppers this time.
Can't stand them.
No jalapenos. I hate jalapenos. But say, you know, something about peppers. I just don't like them. But I do kind of like my eggs to have that little bit of kick. So I'll just say no jalapenos.
Jalapenos in them once. Never again.
I don't know. That might be tasty.
Well,
This
if
is
you
an
say
awkward
so.
conversation.
Not to change the subject, but how long we been doing this for, you think?
Oh, about 40 years.
15 years, just about.
15?
Summer of '78. Why'd we meet? What was it?
Probably took out a loan. Look at that. I needed cash because my farm was failing. All right, so I went to the local mob and was like, listen, I got a bunch of pigs out there, a bunch of hogs. Right, you chop up these fellers you want to get rid of, chop them up into good meat sections. I'll feed them to my hogs and get rid of all your evidence for it if you bail out my farm. Right, and then I made myself a millionaire as a farmer in 15 years. And now that I made my money, I don't want to be doing your dirty work no more. All right, you know what? I know that I'm probably going to get murderlated if I decide to do this. So, I'm just going to be honest with you. I needed the cash. All right? And now that I don't need the cash no more, ain't nothing you can do about it. It's a free country. Then again, I also might end up as pig shit later. Oh, tough decisions.
Needed the scratch.
What did you need the scratch for again?
Wasn't too popular with the folks back home. Had to make ends meet.
And Bill needed surgery you couldn't afford.
Yes.
Who's Bill?
Well, here's what I remember. I had a problem that night, and Jimmy was trying to help me solve that problem when who should come in through that door but you?
Me, huh? Thought Jimmy could help. I guess Jimmy's probably your boss. Maybe? Yeah, that's about
I
right.
may have been a little tipsy,
I'm drinking. Knock back a
I
couple
drove you home
coors.
that night.
as you're so fond of telling me.
Jimmy knew we could help each other, so he called up Tony. We agreed, made a deal. We all agreed. Ugh. Anyone ever tell you you're no good at making coffee?
I am amazing at making coffee, alright? Don't come at me, alright? Maxwell House in this house, alright? You want that Folger shit, you go down the road to Tommy Two Toes' house, alright? He'll make you a cup of Folgers. But we only do Maxwell House in this house. Alright, quit complaining, it's free coffee. And I already done disposed of your body parts in the back of your cargo van.
Every time you visit.
Thought you'd have got it better by now.
Well, Sadie made the coffee. I made the bacon.
It's good bacon. You know, when I was a kid, I thought pigs were all pink with curly tails.
Yorkshires
some of 'em.
are. Mine are red wattle, American breed. Not a lot of them out there, you know.
Rare pigs.
That's so.
Rare
Mhm.
hogs.
Always thought it'd be nice, you know, to raise pigs that was different. I had some Yorkies way back. Must have been, I don't know, before the service.
Long time ago.
Yeah,
I'm an old man.
an old fart.
You and me both. So why the Waddles? Huh, funny name.
Because
Like I
they're so
said,
fat, they waddle.
American breed. Nearly went extinct. Thought I'd do my part to keep them alive. And that tastes good.
Ain't nothing like a big old
You aren't
waddle,
wrong.
waddle, big old
You know, the other
strip of
day,
waddle
I was
bacon.
reading the paper.
Look at you, an intellectual.
Maybe. Maybe. Anyways, I read that pigs were as smart as us. You believe that?
No, I can't say that I do. I've never looked at a pig and been like, yeah, that's one smart bitch. All I see them do is rolling around in their own shit and eating just about everything. Which, now that I think of it, a lot of Americans do that. Especially around them, where I live, them meth heads. They waller around in their own filth, never take their garbage out. They eat just about anything, including whatever they could find underneath their sink. So, yeah, I guess that does make sense.
I suppose so.
How smart do you reckon?
Smarter than us? No, I don't think pigs are smarter than us. I don't think they're smarter than people. I'm gonna say they are smarter. Dogs are pretty smart, but I'll say they are a little bit smarter than a dog.
Smarter than a dog.
Think we could teach one to play fetch?
Yeah, sure. I believe that.
Bill taught one, actually, back in 4-H. Called it, Henry.
What happened to Henry?
Well, Bill had to learn how to butcher sometime.
Turn them into bacon.
We all do. Do you think the pigs know
Know what?
that they're food?
Oh, pigs don't think like that.
How do you know?
'Cause I know pigs. Pigs ain't like us. Well, sure, they're smart. They eat, they sleep, but they do not plan. They don't think about the future.
And I suppose you do?
Every man does.
About now I
think
am,
I'm
you
just
know.
about finished up here. What do you say I accompany you today?
Oh, you want to help me do the choring? All right, we gotta do some fence mending. We gotta mend some broken fences. We gotta feed the hogs. All right, we gotta go feed the chickens. We gotta go AI a couple cows. If you don't know what AI and a cow is, Google it. Because if I tell you, this video will get pulled off of freaking YouTube. All right, we gotta go cut some hay. You know, we gotta go put the hay bales in the loft. But we gotta do all this shit before supper. All right, you think you're ready for that? You seriously think you're ready to be a farmhand today, brother? You better not be wearing that suit, I'll tell you what. You wear that suit, you're gonna have a heat stroke out there.
What, help out with the farm chores? Shovel manure, milk goats, stuff like that?
Sure. Always wanted to know how to milk goats.
As long as you're okay with shoveling manure first. What about your sidekick?
Protege. When I retire, he'll be the man you'll be dealing with. Good guy. Smart. Discreet. Ambitious.
I'm
Like
retiring
you, I
right now.
guess. But, listen. I told you already. I'm quitting.
We'll see.
Something about that just says I'm not gonna quit. I think I'm gonna end up with a gun in my mouth, and he's gonna say, "You're either gonna do it or you're gonna die." And I'll have to make my decision then. All right, you ready, Buster? Let's go fix that fence right quick. Get us a couple tools for our handyman belt. Oh, I just walked scene to scene, huh?
I've always wondered what was in this shack.
Have you
What?
now?
Figured it was just some old shack at first, but every time I asked what was in there, you haven't been forthcoming.
I have not, no.
Tried to take a look in the window once.
Did you now?
Bunch of tools, man. There ain't nothing in this shack except my tools. I got a lawnmower in here.
Ta-da! Beautiful,
Woo!
right?
Pop machines.
Oh, damn.
I figured you had a deep, dark secret.
You kidding me? Look how
We
ancient
have
this
a
thing
deep,
is.
dark secret. This here is one of my hobbies.
What, collecting them?
Well, sure, I collect them, I guess, but that's not really the point.
Is there a point to any
Yeah.
hobby?
You're a Dr.
Pants.
Thud.
What I meant was that it's no fun to just collect them. I fix them up. That's where the real fun is.
Makes sense.
You got any hobbies besides mutilating folks? Or you just do that for, work?
You got any hobbies yourself?
Me?
Well, who else am I talking to?
I mean, yeah, who doesn't have hobbies?
Well, what's yours?
Reading, I guess?
You
Reading
read?
isn't a hobby.
Yeah, of course it's a hobby. What do you think libraries are for?
Everyone reads. Heck, I read the paper every day, but reading isn't a part of your personality. It's just a thing people say they do when they don't have any other hobbies.
You really believe that?
Good
I knew
point.
someone who read every single day. She said she loved the smell of books, the texture of the pages on her fingers.
Little
She
weird.
even bound books. Her hobby wasn't reading, it was books.
You put too much thought into this.
A little bit. That's a little
hobby
creepy.
It's something you do because you're passionate about it. If it's something you're not wholly in love with, then you're still trying to figure out what your hobby is.
Good point. You go,
You got a problem with my passion?
No, you said I guess. No one says I guess when they love something.
Is
Yeah, that's a
love
good-
a requirement for a hobby?
Absolutely. Love's a requirement for many things.
Why do you keep
so you
striking that
love
pose? Are you Superman or some shit?
Fixing soda machines.
That is correct.
Why?
It relaxes me.
I don't know. Soda machines. It's an unusual thing for a man to want to fix. Don't people get paid to fix them?
It is unusual, but when the missus and I would get into fights or when things was bad or I was anxious, well, I don't know. Well, Sadie's sister, once she passed, told me that it was all right to cry, that it wasn't weakness, that it was okay. And I remember sitting there in that empty living room with everyone murmuring and telling me how sorry they were, and I didn't feel like I needed to cry.
Didn't you miss her?
Of course I did. Still do, but I don't know. Not everybody needs to cry. I don't need to cry. I don't get in that way, you know? Weakness? No. I don't know what she was talking about, weakness. Crying never felt weak to me. That's just not how I am.
I can't remember the last time I cried. Maybe that movie about the boy and his dogs.
Old Yeller?
Oh, always cry over that one. Dogs are good. Innocent. Yeah, when a dog dies, that always moves me to tears.
Or
But
Marley and
Josie's-
Me. That's another one where the dog.
Then she
Doesn't make
kept insisting. Then, I don't know. I think she got offended I wouldn't cry, as if she loved Sadie more than me, and she made me feel like I was something wrong. Of course, that wasn't true. There wasn't nothing wrong with me. I just didn't. I wasn't like that. It wasn't what I needed. It wasn't how I needed to grieve. This is how I grieve. This right here. When I got a problem, I fix it. And when I fix it, I fix a little part of me. And I don't know how or why, but it's healing. It's a healing thing, and that's why a man's got to have a hobby.
Sorry,
No, it's all right. I figured, I figured if someone's got to know, this is my quiet little hobby. A thing I do to help me work out my worries.
well, yeah, looks like you fixed this one up real nice.
I'm proud of it. Proud of all of them. But I'm proud of this one most.
Thank you for taking
Why
the time
this
to show
one?
me.
There's another reason I wanted to show this to you.
What's that?
If you want it, it's yours.
What am I gonna do with a pop machine?
Well, grab yourself a nice, refreshing drink of soda every so often, you big dummy.
Duh.
Wait, I couldn't possibly.
Yeah. Please. Little memento of our time together.
Oh, come on, a memento. Let's keep this train rolling. We can work something out.
You come on back by.
No,
pick
I
up
don't
the
know.
soda machine. Take it home with you. Or don't. If you really got no use for it, I won't be offended.
I'll think it over. What's next?
That's a good question, alright? Farmer Boss has a whole bunch of stuff. Looks like I gotta move the manure, milk the goats, feed the horses, and throw a couple damn horseshoes before the day's over with. And that's gonna be a full day's work. And you're still in this nice three-piece suit, mister. And I don't know if you know how to throw manure, but you about to be knee-deep in horse shit. Alright, and those shoes look like it cost more than this gosh damn soda dispenser. Alright, like, look at this. I mean, I got a socket. I could just pick up anything. Kinda cool. But anyway, yeah, let's get on with the day. Alright, the day's a wasting. Gotta go throw some damn manure. But first, we're gonna go over here and mend this fence right here, because it's the closest scene. And, you know, Farmer Boss has a full day planned for us to get through. So let's just hop on. Oh, there it is. Come on. Yeah, we're gonna throw some horseshoes. We're doing it backwards. We're starting our day off with a little bit of fun. Yeah, why horseshoes? Because, well, why the hell not, man?
Why not horseshoes?
Doesn't it feel stereotypical?
Well, look around you. My nearest neighbor lives, half a mile down the road. It ain't the city. We don't have nightclubs and pool halls to go hang out at.
Pool halls? What is this, 1890? This is 1992, friend.
Oh
We
my
got shopping
gosh!
malls for teenagers, restaurants, clubs, whatever. But pool halls? I don't even know if they had those when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
I had
Time
speakeasies
doesn't
when I
pass
was a
out here
kid.
as quickly, I suppose. No need for all that stimulation.
Ah, so you play horseshoes.
Hell yeah.
Or read a good book.
Good shit,
Develop
too.
photos you took for yourself. Go fly fishing.
It sounds idyllic. Quaint, but idyllic. And you just want to give up this home-cooked paradise?
I feel like the reason you said that is because if I don't agree to continue our deal, you are going to murderlate me and feed me to my own damn piggies.
That's lonely, too.
We could get you a nice place in the city.
No, I don't
Never
think I
was one for
will.
crowds.
Thought you said you were lonely.
I'm gonna get
I'd be
all
just
ringers,
as lonely
buddy.
in a crowd. Sadie, she, nobody else could really see me.
That was horrible.
Understand what I was.
How do I have the most points right now?
What?
After Saigon, when I got back.
Well, it wasn't a popular war. You lost friends too, right?
Yeah.
Look at that ringer, baby! I got me a ringer all damn ready!
It was dark, and
Hell yeah!
there was Sadie, waiting for me. Porch light like a halo around her head. And I knew I wasn't alone anymore.
So you came back to your high school sweetheart.
Hell yeah.
I thought he'd have married her by then. I didn't think she'd wait for me.
Why not? You're a handsome guy. I
Yeah.
bet all sorts wanted you, especially back then. Women love a man in uniform.
You damn right they do. They love that BAH.
You see that house on the hill?
What, the burned out one? I always wondered what happened there.
Gary Gordon, of the Gordon family. Went to high school with us. But, well, most of us were farm folk. Sadie, her dad, was the county judge, so for us that's pretty high society. The Gordons owned a lot of land, and all that passed to Gary after his ma died. In high school, he'd been our quarterback after his pa paid off the school, but he wasn't a bad athlete.
Good-looking guy?
Oh, a real James Dean. And he had eyes for Sadie. The poor farm boy who couldn't play on the team versus the star quarterback. Shit, what kind of contest was that?
Hey, who wouldn't want all this?
Good point. Former
Yeah,
boss
when
is
I
a
came
whole lot of
home-
man.
There she was.
Where was Gary? He served too?
Gary was too rich to serve. Star quarterback had some health exemption. Didn't get drafted.
Uh-huh.
Figures.
So then, where was he?
Running his dad's business. Trying to win her heart. Didn't work. Well, she invited him to the wedding. I didn't want him there, but, well, you know Sadie.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like a good woman.
The Gordons own most of the property around here, including the 200 acres surrounding that hill.
Right.
And he built a house.
A house. Wait, that house?
Did we burn it
Even the
down?
same.
Looks like it was a mansion.
It was.
Why'd he build it?
I don't know. To remind her what she'd given up, maybe?
So,
Asshole move.
what happened to the wealthy Gary Gordon in his mansion?
Well, he built it 1 year. Must have been 1966 or so, and he went inside and he just disappeared. Then one night, about a year later, there was a storm and boom, no more Gary Gordon.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
No more Gary Gordon.
Maybe he was lonely too.
Murderate himself?
Yeah. All
Wait,
right.
suicide?
You win. What next?
Well, that got an achievement for being a sniper. Maybe that's what I did out in the war. Like we still gotta feed the horses, milk the goats, and move the manure. We got a full day's work still ahead of us there, buddy. Alright, we done did the fun stuff. Now we got to do the hard work and labor part. Alright, we gotta get all this done before the rooster crows. The horse.
Don't you own a tractor?
Yeah, on a tractor. What's that got to do with feeding a damn
What's that
horse?
got to do with anything?
Well, pigs I get. Goats too. Some fellas have chickens and cows. That's all well and good, but what's the point of a horse?
Horses are God's most beautiful creatures.
There you go, baby.
What, you
Want
just keep
another
a horse
apple?
around because they're beautiful?
Horses belong on farms.
Uh-huh.
You know the horsey.
Ah, you know, you haven't got a saddle for him, so you don't ride him.
No,
There's no racehorse.
he's majestic.
Can't eat him.
He's beautiful.
What's the point?
I
His
don't
name
see
is
the point of a
Herbie.
Farm without a horse. Gotta have a horse.
And what's this about them being beautiful?
Can you not
Beautiful.
see the
No.
majesty?
Beautiful, he says. Spindly legs and bloated bellies and those weird teeth. Sleep standing up. Who sleeps standing up? Something wrong with that. Aren't you gonna
Vampires
say
sleep
something?
upside down. So what? Yeah, there you go,
One day.
baby.
One day, maybe this
Former
family
boss
will
gonna take care of you.
There you go. There you go.
To me, I mean.
I keep apples here 'cause he likes them. Likes the salt lick, too. Want to feed him one?
Come on, big
nah, I'm
feller.
good.
But you scared? You scared to take this apple and hold it here for Herbert to eat out your hand? Alright, this horse was named after the starting quarterback of the LA Chargers. Alright, the greatest rookie quarterback of all time. Alright, he's got a beautiful mane just like this horse has a beautiful mane. And you mean to tell me you won't take this apple and feed it to Justin Herbert II? You a pansy? No, don't worry. I'll feed the apple to the horse. Oh, not that apple. That apple wasn't good enough. That was supposed to be your apple. He only likes my
Suit
apples.
yourself. All righty, here you go, boy. No, I gotta get going. Why don't you walk on out to pasture, rest a spell?
Yeah. There you go,
Horses
Justin
do the
Herbert.
willies.
Can't see why.
So you're really scared of horses? What kind of mob man is you, scared of horses? Please don't tell me you're scared of goats. All right, a dang goat's a little bit scarier than a horse. Goats are evil little bastards. And horses are just beautiful and majestic creatures. All right, they don't need to be tamed. They could be out in the wilds. Look at that thing. That thing's got horns like the devil. And you think this less scary than a horse? Jeez Louise, feller. The goat. Must be talking about Tom Brady.
Back home they call you the pig farmer.
That description is apt.
And yet, you also have goats.
I do also have goats. And a horse. And I had a dog. Tried cows once. Bill raised a newt or something, but, well, it died.
Well, most people have, I don't know, chickens and cows. You got goats.
Yeah, goats have milk.
Is that, judgment I hear?
What's wrong with goats?
No judgment, no. Just wondering, why goats?
Cheap.
Goat milk.
There can't be much profit in that.
Well, there's enough. Besides, I had you.
Have. You still have.
As I've said, I'm no longer interested in that particular revenue stream.
How much revenue are we talking about, all right?
We're the ones who sever ties. And you don't want us severing ties.
I believe I made myself clear.
You know, I feel like we've had this conversation a couple of times now, and you still don't seem to get that I'm done with this line is just going to look really silly at the end of the day.
You were asking me about goats.
Yeah, goats.
I like them. They like to play. They'll eat just about anything. The milk's an acquired taste, but I've always liked the cheese. Meat's good with the right curry. A friend taught me that a while
Not a
back.
fan of curry. I hate
Sure.
curry.
You like them for the utility.
I like them because they're playful. Want to get started?
Yeah, let's feed these goats.
Milking.
Oh, we're gonna milk the goats. Okay. Come here, goat. I'm about to start tugging on you. We're just gonna get straight on into the milking. Why is it not letting me? Hey, what'd I do? Did I break the game? Listen, all right, I know that as soon as we sit down, we start milking these cows, you're gonna try to talk me into staying into the mob. Sitting here with the
hey,
mob, because
really?
guess what?
I've always wanted to try that.
Well, you're gonna
Yeah.
learn today.
Here's your chance. My goats are smart. They know what's up, so they'll just walk up. Here they are.
Get to milking.
Come on. Now they'll just take their positions here like they should. Got feed all ready for them. Just you take a seat there.
Yeah, come on, sit down. Don't be a pansy.
Not very comfortable.
Not supposed to be.
Suppose not. Yeah. Now that we're seated, all you got to do is grab the teat with your thumb and forefinger.
And pull?
No, don't pull. Just sort of rhythmically squeeze with the rest of your fingers. Gently pushing the milk out.
Like this?
And you don't want to pull too
Just like
hard or
that,
they'll
yes.
kick you.
All you got to do is do that till the goat's out of milk.
Huh. This is kind of nice.
I found it relaxing.
Well, I think I could get used to this.
Why don't you?
Say what?
Why not get used to this?
What, and come work with you?
Sure.
Yeah, some folks might take issue with that.
Yeah, that'd be a little
Can't
weird.
make everybody happy. Better than ending up shop.
Oh. Hit him in the face with it. Right, hit your face with milk. Hit him again. Yeah.
Oh, gun down. Life over just like that.
I
Good
usually
point.
get to shoot back.
Well, we all wind up dead in the end, don't we?
I'd
That's
rather live
true.
as long as possible.
What good is that?
Living?
What good is living if you ain't happy?
Who says I'm not happy?
I'm not.
You could be.
I don't think I could.
See, I think I'm at the end of my life, right? And we're having
That
a
does it for
midlife
the
or an
goats.
end of life crisis, right?
Still thinking about what I've been saying?
I
Haven't
have.
stopped.
Changed your mind?
No. No, I have not.
This is like a farewell swan song, all right? You know what I mean? Like, I know at the end of the day that telling you I'm not gonna do this anymore is gonna end with me getting fed to my own damn hogs. I already know that. But like, my baby boy's dead, my farmhand died, my wife died, I got nothing but this farm. Right? And I'm lonely up here. I think if I just leave this all to you, you guys can still use this farm for whatever you want. And I get what I want. I get to go meet the big man upstairs, see my wife and my baby boy again. Right? See, it's a win-win situation for both of us, right? Hence the name Adios. Right? This is like my final conversation. Right? This is the last day on earth. I'm spending it with my boy here. Right? I love you, man. I just can't do this no more. We both know what's gonna happen. Right after we shovel all this shit.
What's the wheelbarrow for?
Hauling.
Hauling what?
Shit.
Shit.
Ah, and what are we supposed to do with this crap?
We are going to fertilize. Well, not now, it's October, but we're going to put it in a nice big pile where it belongs.
And we're gonna spread it over the field
You
later.
say you wanted to help?
Yeah, guess I did.
So help. Pick up that shovel over there. We'll shovel it in, wheel it out, dump it, and we're good.
Yeah, we
And
gonna
you
shovel
do
the
this
pig
every
shit.
day.
Most every day.
And you want to keep doing this every day.
Who doesn't
my
like
routine.
shoveling shit?
Shoveling shit.
Someone's got to do it.
That isn't the first time you've told me that.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah?
Vietnam.
Yeah.
You know, I did some digging on you, personally, not the shit kind. Know what I found?
I reckon
I'm a
you'll tell
war
me.
hero, probably,
You
huh?
went back. What happened that day in the valley?
You saw the report. I'm not going to talk about it.
It was a bad day, man. I don't like to talk about
No.
the war.
Suit yourself. But you got a medal. You didn't have to go back. Had a wife and kid here. At a time where most of us were trying to figure out how to stay home. You went back.
You going somewhere with this?
Think it'd be fun if you told me why? While we're shoveling shit.
I was recalled. You know that, I reckon. I was in the hospital, staring at the ceiling, magazines next to me on the bed. And I had this moment. A moment of clarity.
A revelation.
Uh-huh. And the revelation was this. Them protesters weren't doing a damn thing. The hippies and the bands weren't changing anything. You know who was?
The Vietnamese?
You know, the boys over there surfing.
No, the news. You hit someone hard enough day in, day out with the realities of war, pretty soon they'll tire of it. Vietnam, that was our first time that close to war. So, I figured,
You figured?
you ain't the only one of us who's killed people.
Why do you think I offered you that job back in '74?
Turned it down for the same reason I went back. They were telling us our patriotic duty was to go and fight for our country. Well, that's what I did.
Thank you for your
weren't
service, Farmer
recon
Boss.
When you went back, though.
Went back with a camera. Talked them into letting me help with the press, keeping them safe and all that. So I did. And I took pictures. Took all the pictures I could. I fought in a different way.
Did you win?
We pulled out of Nam, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. And now you're here. Great big war hero. Shuffling shit.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it.
Shoveling shit.
There ain't nothing wrong with shoveling a little shit, alright, brother? You can do a whole lot worse than shoveling shit. It's a big ass tree.
You know what this is?
Tree?
Well, you ever seen a tree like it?
Hell no.
A tree's a tree.
Remember all them roasted chestnuts at Christmas?
Oh, sure, sure. I mean, I kind of figured. Been by often enough to see the chestnuts myself. Why? Is it special to you?
This is an American
Me and my
chestnut
wife
tree.
planted it when I was
hey, Saul.
first having the farm.
He's telling us about his American chestnut tree.
Damn, that's a big old boy.
Thought they all died.
What?
You remembered.
Pays to remember things.
Like the American chestnut.
I'm a little lost here.
Oh, a couple weeks back, Saul came by, said you couldn't make it. Business as usual. Saw I had a bucket of chestnuts, asked if pigs could eat them, so we got to talking, and I told him about chestnuts.
Uh-huh. And
But the
what did you
American
learn?
chestnut
Pork
tree's
tastes better with
extinct.
chestnuts. And most American chestnuts had died off.
It's true. Long before you or I was born, the American chestnut was prized for the quality of its wood.
Jimmy'd like that.
Oh, that he would, that he would. But this tree, there ain't many like it left. American chestnuts almost all died out because of the Asian fungus around 1900 or so. The chestnut blight.
That is something a farmer
What?
would know about.
Couple 100,000 trees?
Oh, billions. 4 billion trees snuffed out practically overnight. Well, lumberjacks suddenly out of work in places like West Virginia. Those economies never recovered.
I thought West Virginia was coal country.
Is now.
Logging, too, before it all died off. Now there's trees like the General here making nuts year-round. And I feed them to the reds, and they grow nice and fat and tasty.
Good old chestnut bait.
Lonely.
It is lonely. Heartbreakingly lonely. To know everyone else you ever loved has passed on.
Oh, yeah.
So, I look after him, and he looks after me, and I don't know. Sadie and I, we talked about being buried here, you know.
Changed your mind?
Brody's grave was enough for me. But, I don't know. I thought about having him moved. I don't know.
You've got plenty of years left in you yet. So, what's the moral of the story? With the trees.
Catch on quick.
Be wary of outsiders.
Heck no. There are trees out there that are blight resistant. Maybe even the General here, but I'm too afraid to find out. With enough time and horticultural understanding, we could have done something.
Preserved all these trees?
Maybe we could have. They are magnificent. It's just I don't know. I wasn't trying to teach you a lesson or anything.
I just really like
That's the
chestnuts.
point of it.
I did do that. It's a part of me is all. And God willing to live for 100 more years. I don't know.
I ain't living for 100 more years. I'm old as
Myself
shit.
as a custodian of sorts. And one day
I ain't gonna be here no more.
Saul,
Trees
go
gonna
ahead.
die out.
Wait for me at the van. Hey. Hey. Look
I'm
at me.
looking.
You're thinking about dying. Thinking you can pass this responsibility off to someone else. You don't have to do this. Give the tree another decade of your time.
well, the time of my demise is sight. Someone ought to know about the tree.
Jimmy'd love to know about this.
Oh, Jimmy would cut it down.
He would.
Please. Don't tell him.
Hey, I'm good at keeping secrets, but Jimmy's Jimmy.
Jimmy's the
Please.
runs the mob.
Let me rest here. And if there's a way to... Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Hey, you got more to show me, right?
Yeah, day's only half over. Got a whole lot more choring to do before I make my final decision.
The garage, huh?
Hell
No
yeah.
tour would be complete without the garage.
I have to ask, why a sports truck?
I think they're called coupe utility, but
What's an El
why
Camino,
not a
baby?
sports car.
Yeah, I mean, I always figured you'd have a midlife crisis like the rest of us. Sports car, motorcycle, an affair, something like that.
No,
Couldn't really
no,
say
no.
why I love these so much. Saw mine one day, fell in love.
With that,
Party up front,
Had to bring
torn
her
in the
home with me.
back.
I'll admit, it has a charm to it.
But she won't run.
No? Well, pop the hood. Let's take a look.
You're serious.
Sure, already had my midlife crisis.
End it.
Motorcycle?
Sports car. And these puppies, well, you know, they're similar enough. Some of them even use the same engine. We can figure this out.
I ain't some kind of mechanic. I'm a farmer.
Now, let's see here. Can you get me that drop light?
Of course I can.
What they were.
Light. Hood. Light.
Yep, sure
Hood.
thing.
Oh,
Thank you.
man, that's a big old V8.
What's that?
American
Good
muscle.
Kid. I like him. It was nice him coming by.
Yeah? That's good to hear. Never met anyone with so much promise
Never?
in my entire life. Saul's dad was a good man. Didn't think his kid had it. As a boy, he was too soft. But then he got older, graduated college, really came into his own. Eager, more capable than he knows.
Oh, I remember them days.
Great listener.
Can you
Chasing
believe we were
tail
his
and-
age once?
Choring.
Hard to admit.
When I was young, I thought I knew everything.
Yeah? And now?
Today, I learned from you and him about chestnuts.
Well, learn something new every day, I suppose. You check the spark plugs?
Give me a second. What about your boy?
Bill? Oh, he's fine, I guess.
You guess. Hey, how old is he again?
Born in 60, so, 32.
32, and he ain't out here helping me on the farm?
Roy would have been about his age.
Man, boy's lazy.
Yeah. Wow. What's this about you and Bill?
Oh, he don't want to talk to me no more.
What? Bill? Tow-headed little guy? Always friendly and outgoing? That Bill?
It's about Sadie.
Ain't talked to me since his mom and
Yeah.
dad, huh?
Hey, mind if I ask you a completely unrelated question? What's
Yeah.
with the airplanes at your neighbor's place?
Oh, Chuck's farm.
Chuck.
Crop duster.
Yeah, what's with all the planes? There's no runway around here.
You know how farmers are. Hey, have you checked the air filter?
Yeah. And yeah, I know how you are. You got plenty of junk too, but I've never seen anyone else with, what are they, World War II bombers or something?
I think he has a B-36.
Now that's a
Okay.
big ass plane.
You got no idea what a B-36 is, have you?
Yeah, have the foggiest.
Well, a B-36 is a big old bomber made out of magnesium. Biggest
Big
America
old
ever
bitch.
had. Took 2 train tankers to fill one up. And you could fly from Monday to Thursday without refueling.
So why does Chuck have one in his backyard, plus all the others?
Asked him about that once.
Okay, wire's loose here.
Where?
Right there. So,
You didn't
what'd he
even move
say?
your hands. Did you
Oh,
move it with your mind?
Dead navigator came to him in a dream.
What?
Dead navigator from the Korean War came to him in a dream, said the planes were in danger of being lost, and it was up to Chuck to save them.
So, Chuck's crazy.
A little bit.
Well, eccentric maybe, but, well. Do you believe in ghosts?
Nope, sure don't.
If I did, I'd have a different job. Why, do you?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I figure we all move on in some way. Energy is neither created nor lost and all that.
So you're saying a dead navigator came to a farmer in the middle of nowhere, no offense, and told him that it was his job to preserve airplanes?
Yep.
So now there's a bunch of planes on a crazy coots farm.
Exactly.
He keeps them safe. Can you think of a better place for him to be?
Museum, maybe?
Well, want to try running it?
Sure will.
Sure.
All right.
Let's hop her up. Yeah, baby!
Looks like
started
there'll be a
it!
few more years yet. Yeah. Remember Slick?
Sure.
He He always
Sorta.
wanted one of these.
Where's
want
he
one?
now?
Fighting Saddam. Jimmy tried to find out. Classified, I heard.
Oh, he's out in
Good
the war.
kid.
Angry.
Well, maybe when he gets back.
Thinking of giving him the car is what? Thanks for his service?
Something like
I
that.
never wanted to be thanked for mine, but that boy's seen more hurt than any of us. Deserves better than that old Pinto is.
Yeah, his old Ford Pinto is kind of garbage.
Yeah. Well, where to next?
Good damn question. Alright, you done fixed my car, we had breakfast, we did some choring, played some horseshoes, and I'm not gonna flag you with the shotgun.
Huh?
I always liked shotguns.
Liked?
Still do.
Yeah.
I like revolvers myself, when it's for sport.
Got a few of those.
What do you like when it's not for
The big
sport?
slab-sided ones. They have a charisma. What about you?
Nothing special, really. 37s when I can. But this is a shotgun.
Yep. Figured we could shoot some skeet.
Boom!
Always liked shooting skeet. Taught Bill to shoot this way.
You're a good father.
Couldn't
I know
be.
I am.
Name a
Ooh, I
father
need to get
that
me one.
couldn't. So, how do we do this?
That's just what we're gonna
who's
do.
Going first?
I'm gonna pull this. Actually, you're gonna pull it. I'm gonna aim and yell pull, and you're gonna pull, and I'm gonna shoot it with the shotgun.
You can go first.
Here, let's just see what you got.
All right, then.
There you go.
This is more my speed. Hanging out, shooting guns. Maybe a few beers next time.
Only if it's Coors Light.
I'm not sure guns and beers mix, friend.
They do in my place.
Sure they do, like peanut butter and very dangerous chocolate.
Good point.
Next time. Trust me, next time.
And there isn't gonna be a next time.
Oh, there's always a next time.
This is it. After today, we are done.
I've tried to tell you, I keep trying to tell you, there is no out. There is no done. You keep doing this. You never do anything again. It's permanent, kaput.
And it's kaput.
You don't mean it.
If that's the way it's gotta be.
You have a choice.
You haven't listened to a word I've said.
I've been listening. I've been listening all morning. I've been listening to you talk about being sad and lonely and refusing to listen to reason.
I have my reasons.
Your reasons aren't any good.
But they're mine.
Walk me to my car.
If you didn't know, I tried to shoot him. So I got a trophy or an achievement for trying to shoot him. Nice try. Oh, shit. Oh, we make our decision now? Day's over. Choring's been
is.
done.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Because I need to.
We're friends, goddammit. You don't get to get all stoic on me. I know losing her was hard, but there's gotta be something. Gotta be.
I can't take care of the farm like I used to. There isn't much point anymore.
So sell
My
the
boy
farm.
hates me.
Move into the city. Meet someone new.
Do you believe in hell?
Sure do.
Do you believe in hell?
I'm not scared of hell, if that's what you mean.
I didn't ask if you were scared. I asked if you believe.
I don't know.
Well,
I do.
And I think doing this, I think that's where I'm headed.
And why? You think you can buy your way into heaven?
Not what I said.
I can't take back what I've done. What I can do is do something right.
Why?
Because I want to see her again.
I'll see my
That's
baby
all.
again. I know where she is.
I just want to see her again. And I figure I'll do one right thing with my life. Just one thing. Maybe I'll get to see her again. One more time.
And this is your one right thing.
It is.
Even if that means you gotta put a bullet in my backside of my skull.
Any of this is true.
Leave me to my hogs.
I don't know. But I got the notion, and the notion's got me. So, least I can do is tell you adios.
Just like that.
What else is there to say?
Wow, con Dios, brah.
Not much, I guess.
No.
All right, then. Have it your way. I'll be back this evening. You get an afternoon. Do whatever you gotta do. Just, leave the door unlocked.
I can do that.
Adios, friendo.
Be seeing ya.
Adios, amigo. Made up my mind. I know at the end of the day he's gonna have to come back and do the dirty business. Gonna have to put me down. But I feel good about my choices. Maybe, just maybe. Oops. We'll get to see our baby again. One last time. Got the afternoon to ourselves, I guess. Go check on the horse. That was one of the things we had to do, wasn't it? Was check on the horse. Like a gate right here. Herbert! Justin Herbert II! Come here, buddy.
All righty.
Go, Purdy.
Come on now. Come on now. That's it, boy.
Last time I'm ever gonna get to feed you an
Right,
apple,
man.
buddy.
Granny Smith. Just like his
That is not a freaking Granny Smith. A Granny Smith's green.
Good boy.
That's a
You've been
red
real
delicious.
good to me. You know that? Mm-hmm.
Pretty young horse, Justin Herbert.
A lot of good luck. Good times. Without you, I don't, I do not know. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all you done.
Been a good horse.
Gonna go ahead and leave the barn door open behind me when I go. You want to leave, you go find someone else. I figure I'll just, I'll leave you to it.
One last apple. Case. I'll be seeing you, Justin Herbert. All horses go to heaven. I figure there's probably a cellar I gotta go into and whatnot. And so bummed that this is gonna be it. Oh, damn, that's a hand cannon. Holy shit. Gosh, damn, that's a big old beast. Go fishing one last time. If I was gonna die, fishing would be a way to do it. Got me some beers here. And again. Cast it again one more time. Catch the Admiral before we die. Where is it? Did I just throw it and leave it? I'm a horrible fisherman. Trying to catch the Admiral for about 30 years and ain't succeeded yet. Pull me in. No? Okay. Now, try again. Is there a specific spot that the Admiral might be sitting? Heard him splashing. Where is he?
Come on.
Got him! There he is! Hell yeah!
Ooh.
Caught you, Admiral! Oh, it wasn't the Admiral. I caught a fish. Okay. The Admiral's out there waiting for me. It's only a matter of time before we catch him. Waiting for you, buddy.
Come on.
Been waiting all these years. Been waiting years and years to catch you, Admiral. Every weekend. For about 60 years. Man, I done already caught me 2 damn catfish. What are you, Admiral? Just bite. Gonna be a good old-fashioned fish fry tonight. As my last meal. Admiral and the catfish.
Come on.
Come on, baby. Let this be the Admiral. Let this be a record breaker. Reel for me. Jesus, take the reel. Take it from my hand. I still haven't caught Admiral yet. I've been fishing for 20 minutes. I mean, this is the most fish I've ever caught in 6 minutes. There he is. I caught him. Come on, baby. You know this is the Admiral right here. It has to be. Look at that. He's putting up a fight. He's fighting. He's fighting for his life. Yeah! It's a big old bitch. That was the Admiral. Yeah, that's the biggest fish of all damn time right there. Nothing like doing some choring and fishing on my final day. Things could be a whole lot worse, you know. Lived a pretty good life. Been on my own in this farm for a couple years now. Alright, Sadie's passed on. Ever since then, my boy don't want nothing to do with me, but other than that, I've lived a pretty good life. Just farming and choring and fishing. Shooting skeet occasionally. Knocking back a few with my buddy. You know, the one friend I have in this life. And then, you know, it's just fitting that the last friend I'll ever get, see, gonna be the one that, you know, sends me to meet my woman. You know, it's just seems fitting, you know. Oh, the boy. Where's the telephone? I haven't seen a telephone anywhere yet. It's the 90s, so you know it's plugged into the wall. Ain't got cordless telephones just yet. Bathroom. Like Bill's room. I'm on the radio. Got some good tunes. Can I play the piano? I can touch it. Now, where would I put my damn phone? In the living room, I'd figure. Ah, here we go. Call Edith. Hey, Edith, it's me. Farmer Boss here.
Hey, Edie, it's...
Oh, hey, you. How are you doing? You know, I was just talking about you with Garth the other day. I said, Garth, you know, we ought to visit with you.
Edie, listen, I don't mean to interrupt. It's just, I'm on a tight schedule, and I need you to do me a favor, all right?
A favor? Sure. What you need?
I'm going to be out of town for a few days.
Oh? Finally taking my advice and visiting
Something like
family?
that. Take care of the animals for me. Need somebody to look after Justin Herbert. My beautiful, beautiful baby.
I was wondering if you and Garth could make sure the animals were fed and watered, that kind of thing.
Oh, sure. We ain't got much going on.
Thanks, Edie. Listen,
Evan, what are you doing? Get down from there. Sorry, cats. Anyway, what were you saying?
Nothing, Edith. You just have a good one.
yeah, the animals. I got them fed and watered for today. They should be good for tomorrow, too. But if it's too much of an imposition...
Not at all. We're happy to be imposed upon.
Good old
You've
folks.
been a good neighbor for so long. I'm glad you called me today. In fact, just the other day, I said to Garth, if we don't visit, then we should host. Reach out, say hello, put together a little neighborly get-together. And you know what he said?
Thank
He
you,
said,
Edie.
well, hey, you should drop on by next Saturday afternoon.
She
We're
gonna
going
keep
out
on
to the
talking,
Harvest
just
Festival with the grandkids.
like that old rambling
and I know
lady.
how lonely it's been, what with Sadie gone and all. You should come with us.
Well, I appreciate the thought, Edie. I don't think I'll be back in town by then, though. Sorry.
Oh, that's too bad. It's been real nice seeing you coming back to church again.
Oh, it's been real nice being welcomed back. But now I gotta go. Chores and such. You know how it is.
Oh, I sure do. Well, come on over sometime. Just got some gooseberries in. We're making pies, and we'd love to have you. I know they're your favorite.
That gooseberry pie goes right to my soul.
Gotta go now.
See ya.
Bye, Edie. Oh, this one's gonna be the tough one. On our baby boy. I don't even know what I'm gonna say. Like, what do you say when you talked to your baby boy the last time?
Please pick up.
Dad?
Bill, well, now how'd you know it was me?
Caller ID.
I don't know what that is.
It's new. Tells me who's calling.
Huh, that's some real fancy stuff you got there.
Uh-huh. Listen, I'm busy. Why are you calling?
Be the toughest phone call ever.
Hadn't talked in a
I
while.
miss you, buddy.
And whose fault is that?
You're right. Fine.
Can't we talk?
What is there to say? Hi, son. How are the grandkids?
How are they?
Oh, by the way, I put your mom in a rest home so I could stay there and take care of my goats and my pigs and my stupid horse. Because God forbid, I actually look after my sick wife.
That's not fair.
You put her in a home. You decided she wasn't good enough for you, and you put her in a home.
I can see why you'd be angry, but I didn't know what to do. I'm not a doctor. This is my livelihood, man.
I didn't know what to do. The doctors there, they would.
How hard could it be? Alzheimer's isn't some terrifying boogeyman. It wasn't it you who told me to stay with the ones you love, no matter what? So what? You didn't love her anymore?
Not what I said.
Don't you dare.
You gave her up. You gave her up to doctors and nurses. You know what they do to people in homes?
It was the best home money could buy.
Money. You and your damn money. Cared more about being a rich pig farmer than the people you were supposed to love.
I did it all for you two.
Hey, I loved you both.
Everything.
I did everything for
You don't even want to know what I did.
Yeah, right.
Bill, I didn't want this call to...
You wanted to put my mom in a home. So I'm not sure what you want matters.
Bill, I just called to say...
Say what? Sorry? Did you know I visited her? I found out where you put her, and I visited her.
Yes, I didn't. And I'll pay for that one of these days, son. I'll pay for that. I will.
They said you visited sometimes.
She was my wife, Bill.
She cried, Dad. She cried. She wept and she sobbed and she kept asking me where you were. She was so scared, Dad. She was so scared. She wanted you to take her home.
The doctor said sometimes she was lucid, but I couldn't.
She was lucid, Dad. And I held her hand as she sobbed herself to sleep. And I kept holding her hand until they told me I had to go. Where were you? Taking care of your precious chestnuts? Feeding your heritage breed pigs?
No, Bill,
Save it. Talk to your goats or your pigs or whatever it is you do.
I'll tell you goodbye,
I
son.
just wanted to tell you goodbye, Bill. I've got some of your stuff all boxed up. If you wouldn't mind coming by in a few days to pick it up.
We'll see.
Goodbye, son.
You'll never make this right, Dad.
I know.
I'm still trying.
That right there is the reason. That right there is the reason you never go off on people. You never know if it's the last time you're ever going to speak to them.
I know I don't drop by as much as I ought. I ain't got an excuse. We had some good times, Brody. I remember Doug coming over, remarking on your coat. Said you didn't need no training. He'd put you with his bird dogs and you'd figure out what to do. Well, he was right. You came waddling over out of that lake, duck in your mouth, proud as everything. You wouldn't give that duck up. But you got the hang of it. Doug and I, we had a falling out. Haven't spoken to him since. Well, he passed, so no point reminiscing, I guess. Good boy. Good boy. You want to know something, Brody?
All dogs go to heaven.
Dogs go to heaven.
You're sitting right up there with our baby.
Dogs is fundamentally good. Even
Just
the
petting you
mean
and
ones,
waiting for
they're
me to be
good
up
too.
there with
They're
her.
just, hurt or starving or, sick or scared. So, I know where you are. And I know Sadie's probably with you right now. I done wrong, Brody. I done a lot of wrong. And I don't know if I can make up for it. I want to tell you I'll see you soon, but the truth is I do not know.
We'll see you soon, buddy.
I don't know if I was good enough for you. Or her. I don't know if I did my best. So, this may be goodbye.
Keep her safe up there, Brody, if I don't make it. Safe up there, bud.
I miss you all the same.
Take my place. Such a sad story. But I don't want to cook a meal. I just want to lay down and go to bed. I want to take a nap. Sit at the table. I ain't going down without a fight. Where? Where? Oh. This dining room table. Cook a meal. What's it gonna be our last dinner? Huh? What's it gonna be? Gonna be a stew. Do I really like stew that much? Alright, so let's chop up a steak. Go ahead and cook a steak here. Add some peas. Add some steak to the pot here, and go ahead and add us one raw onion and those tacos. Carrot. Add it and cook dinner. Look at that. Don't know if that's gonna taste any good. I ain't too good at cooking these days, but way to do her, you know. Down at the table. Got the front door unlocked. That's it. Good final meal. I'm, just sitting here reminiscing on my life and remembering all the good times and all the bad times. And you did it so fast. Adios, amigos. Can't believe we made our friend do that to us. Can't believe it. We're such a horrible person. Right? I get it. Alright? We were having trouble dealing with the fact that I was helping the mob kill people, hiding the evidence. I was lonely out here, ruining the relationship with my baby boy. My dog's dead, my wife's dead, and I'm all alone out here on this farm, and I knew by the name of the game, Adios, that it was going to be like this guy's final day. What would you do on your final day? In the comment section below. If you want to, go ahead. Tell me what you would do on your final day if you knew it was your final day. Alright, he knew going in once he reneged on this deal with the mob that it was going to be his final day on Earth. He knew it. So how would you do it? I'd have probably spent time with my family. I'd have probably drove to go see my baby boy. I don't think I'd have done my chores with the guy that was going to do me in, you know? I don't think I'd have done that. Family comes first. Right now, I want to stress this, alright? If you're mad at somebody, don't blow up on them. I don't care who it is. Right? Because you never know what could happen. That could be the last time you ever speak to somebody. That could be the last time you ever speak to your mama, your dad, your brother, your sister, your wife, your husband, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever, whoever it is. Right? Don't have a sharp tongue. Right? Because you never know if it's going to be your last day. Right? Imagine being that boy. The last thing you ever did was hang up on your dad. Now you're never going to see your dad again. Even if you think you hate them in that moment. Don't do it. Right? If I spoke to my dad like that and that was the last time I ever spoke to him, I don't know what I'd do with myself. Right? But this was a good game. It was a good game. It was a little narrative story-driven game. It wasn't very long. It's like an hour and a half or so. You don't do a whole lot. It's literally just speaking with your buddy. Shooting the breeze, doing some chores on your final day. But it really gets you to thinking, what would you do on your final day if you knew it was your last day on Earth? What would you do? How would you spend it? Who would you call? Who would you talk to? What would you eat? It really gets you to thinking about that. And I felt that playing this game on my channel gives you a chance to experience the game. I didn't speak a whole lot. Wasn't supposed to be a super funny game. Didn't try to make too many jokes. It was serious. It was a big serious point. But this game's like $17 on Steam, and I know a lot of people probably don't want to spend $17 for for a game that only lasts an hour. So I figured, hey, you can stop by my channel for a little bit, have yourself a drink, experience the game for yourself, take in the experience, and just live it. All right, but that's all this was. It was a short little experience. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a good game. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend buying it for $15 or $17, whatever it is. Go ahead and watch this. If you don't want to watch me do it, watch it on YouTube with somebody that's playing it with no commentary. All right, but just give this game a chance and enjoy it for what it is. All right, but I hope you guys enjoyed this game as much as I did. And I'll see you in the next video. Adios, amigos. There he is. I caught him. Come on, baby. You know this is the animal right here. It has to be. Look at that. He's putting up a fight. He's fighting. He's fighting for his life. Yeah! It's a big old bitch. That was the admiral. Yeah. That's the biggest fish of all day.